Okay, so we're going to do number 2 and 7. All right, everybody have their book open in front of them? Okay, follow along with me. It says, the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV, uses a metric to determine whether a person earns a driver's license. In one state, the total number of possible points on a written portion of the driver exam is 46. I'm going to write that down. Total possible is 46. How you doing?
Where'd my phone go?
Oh, is this yours?
Yeah.
You left it in the middle of the room.
Yeah, my dad. You're lucky I didn't. You don't even know what password. Oh, it's easy to snap.
Okay. A person will pass the written portion of the driver's exam by scoring an 84% or higher. So if you get an 84% or higher, you pass. The table shows the number of points different people earned on the written portion of the driver's exam, how many people passed it. So it looks like we've got to figure out what's a passing score. So how do we figure that out?
84% of 46.
Right, what does of mean when you're, that means multiplying. It can sometimes mean divided, but this one means multiplying. So we're going to take 46 times 0.84. Why am I using 0.84 and not just 84? Right, you move the decimal twice when it's a percent. Go grab a calculator. Go on.
I was only getting up close.
Mm-hmm.
38.64.
So apparently an 84% is 38.64. So what does that mean? What's a passing score then?
39.
39 would be passing? Or 40? Or 41, or 42, or 43. Might as well write them all now. 44, 45, 46. So any of these are passing scores? Is 38 a passing score? Why not? Well, yeah, I rounded up, and 84% is only 38.6. So watch this. If I do, hey, what is 38 divided by, how many was it, 46? See how that's more like an 82.6%, so that's less than 84%. But if I did 39, I'm above 84%. Would it have been okay to also guess and check and try a couple of these and see what percent lands that way? Yes. Okay, now let's look at the grid. On the grid on your paper, everybody look at the grid on in your book. How many scores are here? 25. All right, count them up right now. Anything higher than a 39 gets counted. Or including 39. What do you guys get?
19.
I got 19 too. So I'd say 19 people passed. Okay. We good on that one? Sweet. All right. Moving on to number 7. 7 requires a little bit of note-taking, and so will 6, so be prepared that that's the same thing. It says Hector is deciding how much he should invest each year. The automatic method, okay, I'm going to write these out. The automatic method, and you should write it too. There's 2 methods. One is called the automatic method. One's called the exact method. The automatic method multiplies the average income by 10%, where the average income is 50,000 if you've been at the same company for 10 years or less, or 60,000 if you've been there for 10 or more years. So if you've been there less than 10 years, then you're gonna take 10% times 50,000. So I'm gonna write $50,000 times, how do I write 10% again? 0.1. Why is it not 0.01? That'd be 1%. But if you've been there more than 10 years, what is it, 60,000 times 10%? That's the automatic method. So it's just kind of like, look, if you've been here less than 10 years, we're going to call it 50,000. If you've been here more than 10 years, we'll call it 60,000. The exact method says that you multiply your exact income by 7.5%. So I would take my exact income, and I would multiply by 7.5%. Ooh, what decimal is 7.5%? 0.075. Okay, it says Hector has been at the same company for 12 years, and his income last year was $75,000. Find the amount Hector should invest using both methods. Okay, so which one is Hector? Has he been here less than 10 years or more than 10 years? So he's going to do this one. All right, so on your calculator right now, take 60,000 times 0.1. $6,000 using the automatic method. That's one answer. And using the exact method, we take 75,000 times 0.075, because he made 75, right? So in your calculator, taking 75,000, because that's the exact amount he had, times 0.075. Peyton, did you already figure it out? What was it?
5,250.
Can somebody confirm that Peyton's right? Okay. And that's it?
I got 5,625.
Uh-oh. All right. Thank you for speaking up, guys. How many of you were just staring at your calculator being like, well, I guess I'm an idiot? All right. Yeah, I got 5,625 too.
Oh, I did 70,000.
Ah, gotcha. Simple mistake. Thank you for saying something, guys. Actually being brave. It's tough to disagree with people. Believe me, I hate it. 5,625? Okay. All right, that's the answer to number 2 and number 7. I would like you to work on this assignment with your Post-it partner. You can do it one of two ways. You can either be like, let's both work on number 1, then we'll compare our answers, we'll talk that way, or you could just do it out loud together. Who is partners with Damien? Okay, and who's partners with Cole? So you guys are going to be partners together, okay? And who's partners with
Emma and Briella are partners.
Briella and who?
Emma are partners.
That works out. Who's my other one gone? Lauren. Who's partners with Lauren? Okay. You're going to work with Mr. Mayfield for a moment and then probably Justin. Amalia. All right. Or would you like to take your group to the library, Mr. Mayfield? Because I could pair her up with somebody else.
No, it's,
Yep. We'll just work around.
I'll
We'll mingle. Amalia, do you want to just join a different group? And then Mr. Mayfield will mingle. You're going to work. Yep.
think I'm.
Miss, that's not more than the number we had.
1, 2, 7, 6, 9, 12, 13,
Yes.
I get it. You got that from?